So this is going to be a step-by-step video about how to create a workout routine or gym split catered to you. So first step, what you're going to want to do is see how many days you can go to the gym on your schedule. All right, so everyone's schedule is a bit different. The purpose of this video is just to simplify it completely to what is the correct answer when it comes to how to create your routine split. I had to change my routine around 50 times before I ever got one that I liked or one that I could sustain for the rest of my life. And that's what you want, right? You don't want to keep on switching routines and feeling unsure if it's the right one for you. So step one, make sure it fits your schedule. Okay, so let's say your schedule says that you can only go 3 times a week. Do a push-pull leg split. And by the way, you can get any of these splits just by looking them up. Look up what's the best split and then go to a video that has a lot of views, preferably from someone like Jeff Nippert or Renaissance Periodization or Greg Doucette or any of these people who are like, who know what they're talking about, right? Look it up and see what routine fits you. And what a push-pull leg split is, first day you do all your pushing muscles, which is your shoulders, triceps, and chest. Second day you do all your pulling muscles, which is your back and rear delt. Third day you do your legs, so lower body muscles. This routine is good for a 3-day split because you can go one day and take one day off and then go the next day. And you can do that for 6 days, taking 3 rest days and 3 gym days. And then in the weekend you can rest, right? So the 2 days left over you can rest. And rest is what builds muscle. Rest is very important. So don't think, oh, I'm not going to the gym nearly enough. If you're a beginner, you may not be, but if you're a beginner, you can go to the gym one day, do your entire body, rest the whole rest of the weekend. Most likely you won't be losing muscle. All right, so don't worry too much about that. What you got to worry more about is in your routine, are you training your muscles 2 times per week, right? Each muscle, and is it getting about 48 to 72 hours of rest time in between? And also, are you doing 8 to 20 sets per week for that muscle, right? So that's what you got to worry about mostly. Other than that, make sure it fits your routine. So that's why push-pull legs is good for 3-day splits. If you want to go to the gym, let's say for 6 days, you can do something like doubling push-pull legs, where you do push-pull legs without resting in between, and then rest after it's finished, and then continue the whole push-pull leg split again, which gives all your muscles about 72 hours of rest time in between, which is very good. Now, there are 2-day routines such as upper lower. There are 1-day routines, which is a full body, or you could do that 3 times a week with a day of rest in between and make it a 3-day routine. Find a routine that matches your schedule, right? That's step 1. Step 2, I went into it a little bit earlier, but make sure you hit your muscles twice a week and make sure you're getting 8 to 20 sets per week of that muscle group, okay? So if you're a beginner, you can start at the starting range, about 8 sets, right? And then slowly increase it to 20 over time. You probably don't need 20, but research shows that the more the better so far, so no one really knows how much you can do. When you're working out, you may want to go to failure like crazy, but try to make sure you're not too fatigued so you can go the next day as well, that the muscle comes around. Step 2 is just to make sure all your reps, sets, rest times are in line. Once you're done with that, step 3, choose your exercises. Okay, so exercises are very important because not only do the better exercises contribute to better muscle growth, but even some exercises that are not better, let's say you try an exercise, you happen to like it and you want to continue doing it, but it's not exactly optimal. Instead of an A+ grading, it gets like an A grading, B grading, whatever. That's the better exercise for you, because when you do that exercise, you're going to be consistent and you're going to go more and you're going to get more jacked. That's why experimenting with a bunch of different exercises for each body part, especially in your earlier days, it will help, because in the long term you can have an arsenal of exercises which you can switch in and out of to get more muscle growth. So that's step 3, choose the exercises, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Workout routines are super simple. That's it. Yeah. Peace.